bored. I wanna play that. In fact, I just wanna play any front page game that interests me. Well, time to see if I can use an account again. Wait, where are... Oh yeah, it's August 16th, 2025. Let's see, Star's account is in use, Bitti is gone, so is Star. You know, maybe I should make my own account. Ooh! There we go! But I have no Robux left. Who cares? Maybe I can just go one day without spending Robux. Alright, first game, My Singing Forsaken! I think Star talked about this a bit ago. You know, eggs on a conveyor, open them up and get cool stuff. This does feel a little bit template-made though. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's My Singing Forsaken, which is awesome, but it just kinda feels off. Like this wasn't made for Forsaken, you know? They do have this area which I don't think is present in other ones, where it's just the same eggs with extra luck, but you can steal them. But I mean, hey, at least I made some sick beats! Favorite the game? It's a little bit early to be asking that. But my attention span won't let me play this for any longer, so I'm just gonna go over to the next game. Now, Star doesn't really want to talk about these kinds of games anymore, but I'm not Star, so I'll do it anyway. So this game kind of feels like a combination of Steal a Brainrot and that last game I played. Except now it has an NPC trading mechanic, where NPCs can offer Brainrots for yours. Only problem is that it's kind of boring when the game just outright tells you when there's a good trade, but you can ask an NPC to add more. Most of the time they just leave, but if you get lucky, you can get a really good deal. One big thing though is that if you trade for enough small stuff, nobody wants your big stuff anymore. But I mean, hey, at least it's a unique spin. Ooh, this one looks cool. So, your goal is to take these Brainrots from this field. They don't have a cost, but trying to take them alerts these giant Brainrots which will kill you. The alert range is huge though, so you really need to get lucky with the distractions. But you can also buy gears which will make you faster. And when you do get a good Brainrot, you can level it up. It's intuitive, but there's a lot of stuff I really want to get with Robux that I can't. I don't know, it just feels like you're meant to use Robux here. You know, the magic carpet that lets you fly and all. I don't know, besides that it was good. If not a little basic. So you know that retro bunny you've been seeing everywhere? Well, now you can beat it up for some reason. Smash it on the ground, use a chainsaw, you name it. If you've ever heard of the mobile game Kick the Buddy, you'll like this. Not that I know what that is, I just thought that for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever, this is a cool time killer. Finally, build a boat for the modern era! With grow-a-garden mechanics and everything. It even has the aesthetic. The goal is similar. All you gotta do is get to the end and dodge obstacles with your build. Except you also have to manage speed and fuel. You get money by going a certain distance and you can use this money to buy parts. Except you can't really buy too many due to the stock system, but that's fine. Ooh, a galactic crate! I'd buy that if I wasn't broke right now! Well, this does feel a bit more stimulating to me. I can see why people would prefer Build-A-Boat over this. I mean, if you don't like this awesome system, which, like, come on, who doesn't? Because I also love the stock system. Wait a minute, I hate waiting. Oh yeah, Star loves playing those tower games, right? Or does he hate them? I forgot. Either way, this is basically a tower creator except you buy items in a grow-a-garden fashion. And that it's more efficient to not make an obby to begin with. But I mean, hey, you can play other people's obbies, even if they're mostly made with random stuff. As for me, I just put random stuff down. A lucky block tower? This is right up my alley. Now, I'm not sure if this first roll is scripted or not, but I got a slap hand. Now, I gotta say, it felt really funny slapping people off and didn't even have to spend any Robux. It is a little bit tricky on how they add insta-kill breaks at the end, but I mean, hey, that's a good final stretch, right? They also added a rebirth system, so you can do the tower again and again and again. And now I have an ice lucky block. Kinda gets a bit repetitive though. Ooh, a K-pop Demon Hunter speed clicker! That movie is so popular on Netflix! And you can morph into the characters? Awesome! So how this game works is that you go ahead and click on the screen to gain speed, then
you know, sometimes I just like having time for myself, you know? Not having to deal with Strasm or Fiddy. And not having to do things like play that stupid speed clicker for the 100th time. Strasm, why are you playing this game? We've already played it like 5 times already. Oh god, don't tell me you spent Robux on this game.
Nope! In fact, I didn't spend any today!
You... what?
I just had no Robux!
Strasm, that's not like you. There's no way you could have spent no Robux.
Well, I technically spent some to make my avatar, but besides that, I didn't spend any.
Wow, that's impressive actually. I'm proud of you in a way. Hang on a moment, if this is Bitty's account, then... whatever. Let's just get you home.
So to sum things up, every single game on the front page is amazing and you should play them! See y'all soon!
Huh, that went a lot better than I expected. Maybe I'll actually be able to save the 20,000 Robux I had. Unless I got more in that time frame in which... Oh.